I'm going to start off by preparing you because we're about to dive into one of the most controversial topics in today's society. So let's talk abortion. We're going to talk opinions, we're going to talk what it is, and then we're even going to talk about the arguments. So let's start with the Texas abortion law, which states that it is legal to abort a child up to 20 weeks old. So that means, at 20 weeks old, a child has developed taste buds, it has a heartbeat, the woman gets to know whether or not she's having a boy or a girl. It's also the halfway mark between pregnancy. I don't know if you can imagine being able to abort a child when you're halfway through carrying. So, that child's already been established in this world. At that point, you're throwing gender reveals, you're throwing baby showers, you're thinking about names. It is a child. It's no longer a thought. It's no longer a wonder. So in your opinion, what's your definition of life?
A heartbeat.
A heartbeat, okay.
A heartbeat.
Yeah, so let's look at the Oxford Dictionary. Their straight definition states that the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic materials, including capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change before death. Okay, so let's look at this 20-week-old child. It has the capacity to grow. It can continue to grow. We said that that's when you find out if it's a boy or a girl. It has the necessary parts for reproduction. It has functional activity, including the taste buds. And it has lots and lots of room for change before its actual death. So looking at the definition of life, the child is either considered alive or inorganic. To put things into perspective for you, salt. Salt is an inorganic mineral. It has 5 characteristics: naturally occurring, it's inorganic, it is a solid, it has a chemical composition, and it has internal structure. So looking at those 5 characteristics, a 20-week-old child does not fit in any of those. So if life is distinguished from these traits, then that 20-week-old child is in fact living. And so if abortion is taking away the life, then it's nothing but death and murder. So let's move into arguments. Are we pro-life? Are we pro-choice? Why can't we be both? Did you know that there are 12 forms of birth control, including condoms, pills, shots? There's so many different ways. And then our government also offers adoption, foster care. We can legally sign over the rights. And then there's abstinence. That leaves you with 15 choices. 15 choices that are better and above making the choice to end a heartbeat. Let's move into circumstances. One might say, she's so young, she can't have a child. Or she's not ready. Or, oh no, I didn't mean to get pregnant. Or what about circumstances of rape? Okay? Did you know that less than 0.5% of abortions are done on rape victims?
Wow.
Yeah. And less than 10% of abortions are done on people under the age of 20. However, 45% of abortions are done on women who have already previously had an abortion. That means that just shy of half of abortions, those women are continually making mistakes, continually making an accident. So I want you to ask yourself, how does ending the life of a 20-week-old child the solution to keeping the peace in a grown adult's life? As you leave today, I want you to do your research. I want you to think and be better because our world needs us to be. That's all I have.